Today I am going to talk about the apparition of demons in the murals of Kerala. First of all, I will give you a brief introduction about the mural paintings of Kerala. The paintings are depicted on a plastered wall surfaces are generally called as murals. And this is one of the most precious visual art form. And this amazing art is based on the imitation as well as the imaginative creation arising in the mind of the artist. They are endowed with the traditional and cultural heritage of the region. And in coming to Kerala context, in Kerala, the earliest mural tradition commences almost around 8th century CE. It is seen at Tirunandikari cave temple, which is now in Kanyakumari district of Tamil Nadu state. The Chola incursion into Kerala also cast influence in the sphere of art, and that is apparent in the paintings at few sites in Kerala. And there was also maritime trade and Bhakti movement during the later medieval period, which gave a fresh impetus to the temple art and the mural tradition of Kerala. The mural tradition was rather profoundly temple-centric, and during this period also came to adorn palace. After 16th century CE, the European model was adopted into the church architecture of Kerala. During this period, the surfaces of the mural surface of the churches came to be decorated with paintings. At presently, the mural paintings in Kerala can be seen on the walls of temples, palaces, and churches. And most of this surviving mural tradition in Kerala is datable between 16th and 19th century. Returned their original state and without much later addition or alterations, hence it is deemed valuable for the study. These are some of the important temples with excellent mural paintings. Then in churches, the paintings are appeared only after 15th century CE. Apart from temple murals, the church paintings also contributed enormously on the growth of mural tradition in Kerala. At presently, around 15 churches with paintings are noticed in different regions of Kerala. These are some of the important churches with paintings. And only 3 palaces in Kerala have the paintings. They are Padmanabhapuram Palace, Mattancheri Palace, and Krishnapuram Palace. Then coming to the themes of the Kerala murals. In Kerala, the mural traditions have their own distinct themes, style, and format, and that can be called as the Kerala Mural School. This school, which has an antiquity over 1,000 years, continues to flourish due to the revivalist initiative undertaken by a few institutions. The themes of the school are essentially religious in nature. The style and format of the murals essentially bears the stamp a folk tradition. This mural tradition under artistic liberty has been portrayed with varied outline, style, and color format. The themes of Kerala murals can be classified into divine figures, semi-divine figures, and socio-cultural themes. The main divine figures in temples and palaces murals are different iconographic form of God, Shiva, Vishnu, Ganesha, Subramanya, Ayyappa, etc. These are some of the divine figures in Kerala temple murals. Then similarly in churches, we can also see the images of biblical scenes. Okay, when compared to the divine figures, the semi-divine figures are less in number. The most common semi-divine figure in temple murals are Etchi. This is the image of Etchi. And then along with this divine and semi-divine figure, we can see some social cultural themes both in temples and churches. These are some of the examples of social cultural themes depicted in the temple murals of Kerala. Then coming to the divine themes, we can see the images of gods, goddesses, and the depictions of demons. We know that demons are always seen associated with the gods, and they play an important role in Hindu mythology. They may be in human figures in the form of male or female or animal, plants, etc., depending on their role in mythology. In murals, the images of demons are seen in the form of humans as well as animals or zoomorphic form. The main human form of demons in Kerala paintings are Hiranyakashipu, Pudana, and Ravana. Then we know that the Hiranyakashipu is a demon king who is killed by the god Narasimha, the avatar of Lord Vishnu. For this panel is known as Ugra Narasimha form. The Hiranyakashipu is mainly seen in the panel of Ugra Narasimha form. It is the most popular Vaishnava theme in Kerala murals, appeared only after 16th century CE. Means after second Bhakti movement in Kerala. In this image, the demon king Hiranyakashipu is depicted as lying on the lap of the god, and he is killed by the god on his lap. The demon was pierced by Narasimha's nail, which were beyond the human weapons imaginable by Hiranyakashipu. His head is on the left or right folded leg of the god. Here we can see that these are the two Narasimha panel from Kottakkal Mahadeva temple and Vagamoli Mahavishnu temple. Here we can see the head of the god in left of the god, and head of this image we can see the head of the Hiranyakashipu in right of the god. And shown with a protruding canines, body is adorned with ornaments and costumes, wears Kiridamaguda, and his body is demarcated by using green or black color. Here we can see green colored body, but here we can see black colored body. And the costumes are in red color. Red color in murals represents the Rajasic nature of the image. And then it may be due to Hiranyakashipu as a demon king, so his costumes are represented with red colored. Around 7 temple murals have this panel. Most of these temples are dedicated to Lord Shiva. These are another important images of the Hiranyakashipu in Ugra Narasimha panel, and this is from Panenarkava temple, and this is from Vadakanatha temple, and this is from Mangana Narasimha Swami temple. Then another next important demon in Kerala murals is Pudana, most popular demons in Kerala murals, and seen associated with Lord Krishna. Shown as killing the infant god by breastfeeding poisoned milk, always depicted wide open mouth and protruding canines, and shown as wearing decorated body with ornaments and depicted with a gigantic body. Eye sockets are shown as blind. Not popular theme. Only 2 temples have the panel of Pudana Mosha. One is from Pallimana Shiva temple in Thrissur district, and another is from Chenamagalam Shiva temple in Kozhikode district. And both of these murals are noticed in Shiva temples, always depicted as a small single panel. And another human representation is Ravana. We know that Ravana is the demon king, but unfortunately the images of Ravana are not popular in Kerala murals. But it is noticed in the sculptures already studied by Mr. Rahul in his film dissertation work. But in murals we can see only 2 images of Ravana. One is from Todikalam Mahadeva temple, and the image of Ravana is seen in the Ramayana panels. Ramayana panels are more popular in Kerala murals, but the images of Ravana is very limited in number. And the most important Ravana theme noticed in Todikalam temple and Morala Shiva temple in Kannur district. Here the god is depicted as seated on a pedestal with listening to the laments of his Shurpanaga, shown with a decorated body with the ornaments and wears Karadamaguda, and depicted with a 20 hand, and then sometimes he can shown with a blue colored body, and sometimes he can depicted with a black colored body. Here the demons are portrayed as the part of the narrative theme Rama Ravana War, and it is ended with a Rama Pattabhisheka panel. And another important thing I noticed here, the artists give importance to depicting Sri Rama in this panel, Sri Rama than the Ravana image. This is the image of Ravana from Morara Shiva temple. And then this is the image of Palari Madanam, and it is not a popular theme. Only one temple like Mangana Narasimha Swami temple have the panel of Palari Madanam. Here we can see the images of 2 asuras. And in this temple, it is depicted as a border panel of a Venugopala theme, and it is not a popular theme. But nowadays, we can see the image of Palari Madanam in the recent panels, but it is not a popular theme in ancient murals. Ancient murals between 16th to 19th century, the images of Palari Madanam are very rarely seen in Kerala murals. And then another important depiction is the image of Mahishasura. It is a zoomorphic form. Mahishasura Mardini is a popular theme in Kerala murals, but this theme only have the image of goddess Durga sitting on the back of lion. Here the artist give importance to depicting the goddess Durga, but the demon is invisible. But here we can see, this is from Pundarikapuram temple. Here we can see the images of buffalo, and this is from Todikalam temple. But in these temples, the artist does not give importance to depicting the asura, but the artist give importance to depicting the goddess. Then only one temple have the image of Mahishasura Mardini. It is from Puttarikapuram temple. And here the Mahishasura. It is from Puttarikapuram temple. And here the demon is depicted as zoomorphic form like buffalo. And then apart from this is from these are also the images of Mahishasura Mardini. This is from Kiru Shiva temple in Kozhikode district, and this is from Kottakkal Shiva temple in Malappuram district. And apart from these temple murals, the images of devils, demons are also seen in the church murals. In church murals, similarly in churches, we can see the images of Satan. It is depicted on the vision of the hell in St. Mary's Jacobite Church at Angamali. It contains the depictions of human figures, devils, and creatures, etc. And it is a traditional Christian belief that the hell is a place with the never-ending fire. The most attractive figure of this panel is seen at the top. It is identified as Satan, and it resembles the Hindu goddess Kali, depicted with bulging eyes, protruding canines, fierce look, and serpent canopy as a hair ornament. Below this panel, we can see the miseries of the hell, exclusively the punishment and persecutions. It shows some similarity with the Theyyam folk art, which is popular in North Kerala. Similar characters are noticed in the Kali on Vedala panel in the temple murals. Chronologically, both are belongs to 18th and 19th century C, which shows some kind of symbiotic assimilation of both temple and church murals. Then coming to the conclusion, after analyzing these paintings, we can understand that the image of demons are very less and when compared to the images of gods and goddesses. Instead of that, here we can see some ferocious gods like Akhoramurti, Kalantakamurti, former god Shiva, Kali, Vedala, etc. are seen in Kerala murals, but the images of demons are very rarely seen in Kerala temple murals. But not only temple murals, Kerala murals, but demons are very rarely depicted here. Among these, the most common demon is the Hiranyakashipu of Ugra Narasimha panel. Then we can see Pudana, Ravana, and Mahishasura. Another interesting thing I noticed here is the color of the characters. Here, Hiranyakashipu in some of the paintings and Satan in church murals are also depicted with green color body, and Ravana in one of the paintings is depicted with a blue colored body. Usually, the green and shades of blue in Kerala murals represent dharmic character, which includes dharmic character means forgiveness, self-control, cleanness, etc. And while black color is used for representing the evil character or tamoguna. So we can say that here it is not representing the pure evil character, but Pudana is depicted with a black colored body. It may be due to the aesthetic sense of the people, but we are not absolutely sure about that. Another important thing I noticed here is the most of these demons images are noticed in the walls of Shiva temples or the temples dedicated to the god Shiva. It may be due to the people of Kerala follows non-Brahmanical cult rather than the Brahmanical cult. The most important deity worshipped here is the Shiva rather than Vishnu, or Shaivism is more popular than Vaishnavism. Actually, it is part of my PhD work. And my work is concentrated on the temple murals of Kerala, but I never noticed these demons. Instead of that, I noticed only gods and goddesses. I think it's a great opportunity for identifying the demons in the temple murals of Kerala. In the coming years, definitely I can find more demons in the temple murals of Kerala. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.